rolling.
Yeah, I'm American. Yeah, I'm American.
All right, Tip, let it rip.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Harem Podcast.
I'm so sorry.
What happened?
I don't know. I choked on my spit.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Hello Harem Podcast. I'm your host, Alex Luby, and I'm joined, as always, by the horniest of homies that just say all the 7 C's, Mr. Jonathan Semrau, Anthony Luby, Luke Farnsworth, and boy, oh boy, do we have a full fucking house here today. Man, Luke brought some new guests from his recent adventures, and wow, it is getting very cramped in here. Let's just begin with that.
The chair's getting worse, by the way.
The chair's getting worse, and the table's only getting hornier.
Just need some WD-40.
We're going to get some of that at this hour.
I'm always strapped.
WD-40.
Why haven't you given me it yet?
I didn't bring my backpack today.
You have some in your backpack?
I know.
I wish I could fucking see you. Like, I'm looking at him for the camera's sake, but like,
I cannot see him at all.
I can't
It is straight up covered by our new guest.
I can see like a little bit of his right arm.
I can see your left arm, and that's it. And I see Katori.
I can see everyone just fine. What about you, Alex?
I can see everyone just fine.
Yeah.
We need
No
a
problem,
bookshelf
man.
in here.
No problem.
We do need a shelf. Like before we came to the podcast space, we went to Home Depot because I wanted command strips because I wanted to hang my autographs. There's no room to put them anywhere.
I mean, you can put them like there.
But I want them on camera. That's the
I
problem.
think we should rearrange a little bit.
I do too. I was
Decorate
thinking like new flags or something.
Move the flags to like there and there. And then
And then put new flags
shit
here
up
or
on the
something.
wall.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Granted, we do have, 3 feet of space next to
Couple
Ozzy
inches.
over
Yeah, you can see
here.
my measuring was not really on.
Yeah,
No.
maybe
And by measuring, you mean your eyesight, because you literally looked at it and went, yeah, there's good. And I was like, Thorpe, that's not going to work. You're like,
fucking
it's
eyeball
fine.
it.
He's
Just
like, it's
eyeball
fine.
it.
It's fine. I'm like, no, it's not. You're not centered.
Andy, we should talk about rearranging tonight. Just kind
Yeah,
of
we
throw
can
over
give it
some
a-
ideas. Like maybe like 2 flags over 4 and like more stuff for the walls maybe.
Why don't you suck nuts, bud?
Why don't we just put hentai up?
That would be good.
It'd be cool if this wasn't if other people didn't come to this area.
Or if people didn't see it, like on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, we would get on YouTube
we can do
blocked.
some mildly etchy stuff.
I mean, yeah, but we can't do straight up hentai. We'll get we'll get taken down.
We'll get kicked out.
No, it's
Exactly.
all censored, dude. They put 4 lines over the dick.
Oh yeah, the censor bars.
They pixelize the dick. There could be anything under there. It could be a new car.
Turns out it was a Subway sandwich all along.
Are you guys sub to Subway hentai?
Yes,
Very
it's
funny.
great, dude.
It's
It's so
very
good.
good.
great.
Such a funny
Yeah,
subreddit.
I like all the captions are like, that's not how you eat that.
Yeah, they're like,
All the captions are like, what the fuck?
yeah, this is not how you
No,
eat a
that's not
sandwich.
right at all.
Yeah. Why does she have 2? A $5 footlong would definitely fill you up. You know, your $5 $7.99 footlong.
yeah.
You give me $13.98, I give you a $5 footlong.
Yay.
Yeah.
Remember when $5 footlongs used to be $5?
I
Yeah.
do.
That was the life.
Do you
Long time
remember
ago.
when Subway had pizza?
I can't see you.
I don't remember
You don't
that.
remember?
I barely remember that.
It was my sophomore year of high school, so
That's
it would have
like
been
a fever dream.
2014.
I remember it was like a Mexican pizza.
No, it might have been 2015. It was not. It was a square flatbread thing. They put sauce on. You could put other toppings on it, and they put it in the oven.
Can I get a tuna salad sandwich, please? Toasted.
It's not real tuna.
Put it in the toaster
It
oven.
still tastes good. I don't
Hot-
care if it's real tuna or
hot
not. I
tuna.
still eat it. It's still good.
Alex doesn't care what he puts in his body.
Alex will not survive the breeding.
I was hoping to. So listen to this.
This is a whole story now.
Oh, I almost spit up.
So we're driving around town today, and Jake, can you tell the story?
Yeah, I
I'm
got
gonna
you.
lose myself.
So we're leaving the mall after we took Thorpe to buy some jeans, and we were headed to Uptown Cheapskate because Alex had never been there. And I'm pulling it out, and I was going to make a right. But there was a lot of traffic coming. And so this lady, stops and, waves me through. And I'm like, oh, sweet. And so I'm like, thanks. And I put my hand up, and I drive past. And I make a left at the light, and I'm like, she was cool. And then just so off cuff, I don't even know where the fuck it came from. I just went, she will survive the breeding. Or no, I will let her survive the breeding. I'm like,
What do you mean let her? What do you mean you'll let her?
no, that's the problem, because now what we were thinking, we talked about it for a little bit. We think the breeding is like an apocalypse event. So like the purge, the breeding.
You know, the movie, The Breeding, the first breeding.
So all day, whenever any of us have done anything, we'll be like, you will survive the breeding, or you will not survive the breeding.
Anthony, we got sushi, and Anthony didn't eat a salad. And we're like, Anthony, you will not survive the breeding.
You didn't eat your salad?
I don't mess
He
with
doesn't like
rabbit food.
salad. He doesn't. See, he's like fucking carnivorous.
Oh yeah, I'm an omnivore.
God, I
like
can't
veggies.
fucking-
You're not an omnivore if you don't eat a fucking salad.
Just because I don't eat salad doesn't mean I don't eat veggies and plants.
He will not survive the breeding.
No, you will not
survive.
survive the breeding.
Joke's on you guys.
That it? That's all you got?
I literally wanted to see his face, but I had to go.
I
Like
know I
this
can't
to
like.
do it.
We might have to move Katori,
No,
dude. This
no,
is so
no.
difficult.
She's only here for one episode.
She stays right
So
there.
let's introduce our new friends, Luke. Who'd you bring with us today?
Who?
You brought 3. Who are they?
Which one?
These three.
Just go in order. I don't care.
Start with red hair
Start with red hair.
Wooby.
Ruby.
from.
What Love Live Sunshine? Why do I have to spell it out? If they're
What's her
watching this
middle name?
podcast, they should be fans
What's
of Love
her-
Live.
what's-
Maybe they don't know.
They
What
should be
is her-
fans of
Maybe
Love
they don't
Live.
know.
We love Love Livers here.
What is her middle name?
What is her middle name?
I don't know.
Draw her doing her
It's
taxes.
probably like a squeak.
Black hair.
That's Ishtar.
What's her last name?
I think it's actually just Ishtar.
It's just Ishtar.
So I just do Katori and then I have a question about
Yeah,
fate.
Katori. I don't know why the
Well,
fuck.
it's
Katori.
a special Katori. It's a Nesoberry Katori.
Which is why she's on top of Ram.
Nesoberry Ram.
I got her
And why
like
Neil is being squished with
I got her
two
like
thick
half
women.
off.
Really? Well,
She was like $20 or something.
not bad.
She's
What?
not bad.
Yeah, the people were selling her. I was walking past. I was like, "That's a Katori Nezoberry." So I went back. I was like, "How much for the Katori Nezoberry?" And they're like $20. I gave him 20, grabbed it, and walked away.
How much for the Katori Nezoberry?
Well, here's my fate question.
All right,
So there's multiple different types of fate, right? Or different
right. Yeah,
things.
you're nailing
So
it.
this is Ishtar.
Yes.
Is Rin the same character but different at the same time? Like they look the same.
Is Rin?
Nah,
and
dude, they're two different
people.
characters. Rin has blue eyes and Ishtar has red eyes.
So that's it.
Wait, is that all they did to
That's
change
it.
it?
Who's the Rin with blonde hair? And who's the Ishtar with blonde hair?
There's an Ishtar with blonde hair.
That's Ereshkigal.
Okay, yeah, that's what I
Is
thought.
it the same
It's
character just
basically-
with blonde hair?
Yeah, pretty
Basically,
much.
yeah. They're all voiced by the same exact person too.
Is Saber ever different?
She's also Jean d'Arc.
I think I knew she was Jean d'Arc.
Man, this is.
I'm
Fate
sure-
is
yeah.
it's just so confusing, man.
I've finished all of Stay Night though, so I've seen all 3 endings to Stay Night.
How much more do you have left?
You asked me this last night. You literally
Katori.
just asked me this.
I know, but you
Nice
just finished
save.
that movie today, right?
Yeah, I did just finish Heaven's Feel. So I have Phantom Carnival, Grand Carnival, Apocrypha, Extra Last Encore, all of the Iliad bullshit, Grand Order,
Oh, there's
3 Grand Order movies, 2 Iliad movies.
so much left.
I can't wait for Adam Knight to tell me Ruby's middle name.
Did they ever say her middle name in the show?
If
I don't think
anybody
they. I
knows-
don't
If
think they.
anybody knows, it's
Yeah, it's
Adam
Adam
Knight.
Knight.
Do
He'll
they
know.
don't really have middle names.
I don't
in
think
Japan,
they
do.
do.
It doesn't
I don't
matter.
know, maybe.
Adam Knight will let us know.
I didn't think it was like a thing.
Well, not
Maybe,
going to.
well, if not her middle name, we'll know her blood type.
We very well. It
It's
probably
A.
is stated.
She's
Yeah,
blood
she's
type
blood
A.
type A.
It
What-
literally
what?
says it.
I also have her 3 sizes. 76, 56, 79.
Wow.
We're on it.
They give you full measurements, huh?
Did you know she's a Virgo?
I'm a Virgo.
Wow.
Oh shit! You.
Her
and Ruby.
birthday was 4 days ago.
Wow, we were also born
The
yeah,
21st
we
of
were both born
September.
in September and we're
Wow.
Virgos. It's pretty cool.
Well, Luke, what Love Live characters are Pisces?
What the
I
fuck?
want to see which ones I match with.
I can't look them up.
Check if Katori is.
Fucking what
Katori's
Love
a
Live
Scorpio.
characters are.
Oh shit, I'm vibing with Scorpios
Tori
today.
might be a Leo.
Love Live character birthdays. Here we go. Come on. It won't load because it's probably filled with viruses. Wow, this definitely looks like. All right, so those are Capricorns. Where's Pisces?
Wow, it's already in order. Wow.
Umi's a Pisces.
Nice.
Right.
Love arrow shoot.
Fucking Zura is a Pisces.
Zuna.
And there you go. There's all Pisces.
That's it?
What's Nico?
What's Nico? The number one cutest idol, Nico Yazawa. She's a Cancer. Katori is a Virgo, though.
Oh, I love how that worked out. Wait,
That
so
is
I'm a
actually-
Virgo, and so is Ruby and Katori.
Yeah.
I'm an Aries, and so is you and Maki.
Ooh, Maki.
So
Yeah.
Ruby, Rika, and Katori are all Virgos.
Jeez, I can't believe.
Damn, they
Nico
got
was
like a whole fucking trifecta up there.
Johanna is a Cancer.
We knew that.
I sure do love that Nico's a Cancer. That really made me day.
That is good. That's classic.
God, what was I gonna say that was funny and important? Nothing. God, no, I actually had something.
Go for it.
I can't remember. Go ahead,
Well,
keep talking.
sounds like
Maybe
me.
I'll remember.
Did you hear that scientists just invented Sherwood?
Don't do this right now, Alex.
Sure
don't-
would be nice if you guys hit that like button, commented, and subscribed. Also, if you ring that bell for notifications, it'd be pretty sick. Check us out on Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter.
You dodged a fucking bullet, buddy. You dodged a
Oh,
bullet.
man. That was
Wow.
not on purpose either.
Actually, Luke, that was really good.
He's getting good, dude.
I'm good at these. This is my thing. This is all I'm good at.
This is my calling.
It's either that or Googling some dumb bullshit so my internet search history's fucked out.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. I made Luke download fucking malware onto his computer the other day.
How so?
I was sitting there going through Steam, free to play games, because I wanted something to play with my good buddy Wook, and I found this game I played like a long time ago on Xbox called Trove.
It's not good.
It's not
It's
good.
not good.
So to get Trove, you have to download Trove on Steam, which only actually downloads a launcher. The launcher takes you to a shady ass website where they make you put in your email address and shit. Then it takes you to a download page where it downloads Trove. And then then you're like, you're gonna make changes to your computer, and I'm like, I guess.
Yeah, he's like, download Trove. I was like, I don't want to. He's like, it's downloading. I was like, fine, I guess I'm downloading it. So I booted up. It opens literally 4 different tabs in my internet search fucking bullshit. My Google Chrome had 4 tabs open for Trove.
Yeah, and then we like played it, and we were like, I'm sure the difficulty gets up there soon. We kept going to levels that it was like expert difficulty. We had just booted up the game, mind you.
And I was like, take us to the hardest level. And Jay's like,
We
well,
went.
fine. And we just win. We just kill
Killed
everything.
the boss, and we just keep going to the hardest level we have accessible and killing the boss.
So it's just not hard.
It's
Okay.
no.
It sounds like Trove
No.
didn't really hold up for the years.
It didn't hold up when I had it as a kid.
It
so.
didn't hold up when
Right.
it released.
Sounds like
How's the-
Omagiri.
How's the malware doing?
I don't know. I don't fucking touch it.
Goes home and his computer's like, it's like crawling
across
the
the floor.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably have malware from watching anime illegally too. So who knows which one started up all those tabs for Trove.
My mom, I don't know if this is a result of me watching anime illegally, but my mom has recently been getting texts for male enhancement drugs.
What did you do?
Weren't you getting those?
I get them all the time. I'd say once a week I get something. Grow your cock 14 feet in 3 minutes. Come like a fucking dump truck. You want to shoot fucking ropes, kid? Take this one easy pill and wash it down with a Budweiser. Oh my God, I got this. So one time I was jerking off, and I got this ad on fucking porn website that was like, this easy trick will help you grow your cock. And it was like a video of a guy taking a toothpick and stuffing it in his dick hole.
What?
And I was like, the ad just told me to put a toothpick in my dick. And I don't really know what to do with that.
Dude, what kind of porn are you watching?
This easy trick will... Dude, you can't say like every fucking hentai website, porn website you see, there's going to be that little animated banner at the
they're
top.
the worst.
That's the ad. That's what it was, where it was the dude sticking the toothpick in his dick. You can't say every one of those isn't like insane. It's like you want to grow your dick and it's a guy fucking cutting his dick off and stretching it out. Like,
It's either that or it's always an ad for a porn video you would never watch, like one of those like, you know, the porn
yeah, like an
videos.
actual, like,
pizza's here. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, why would you put these on your own website?
Their advertising teams just aren't up to par.
No.
You know what I
You
don't
gotta
understand?
put some real shit
Dude,
in your
who the
ads.
fuck is horny enough to watch those?
Oh, not
I don't
me.
know.
Like,
Like, you gotta
really?
be down pretty bad to watch
Yeah, you gotta
an
be
actual
down
porn
bad,
video.
real bad. Like
know-
you, that's the type of person that pays for a subscription
That's the type of person that watches Lemon Stealing Whore.
and
That
enjoys it.
It's
video
quality-
is so
quality film.
funny.
That is so funny.
So here's something I don't understand: comedy porn.
yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't
do not
get it. I
don't
don't
get
want to
it.
be laughing while I'm jerking off. I'm already sad when I'm doing it.
Right.
So it's like I bring this up because there was like a like one of the suggestions on X videos.
Use X videos.
Yeah, it's my preferred.
We like X videos here.
I don't mind it.
Well, what's your preferred, Thort?
He uses the hub.
I'm a hub guy.
I'm not really a hub
No,
guy.
I'm not a hub guy.
I hate
guy.
their setup.
Their
but-
setup is awful.
I think it's the
But
best.
like the top rated one was like hot chick get banged by minion on a hoverboard. so like obviously out of curiosity with a thumbnail like that, I can't not watch it, you know? So I
Yeah.
clicked on it and I was like, let's see where this goes. And at this point, I've put it away. My dick is back in my pants. So I'm sitting there and I'm staring at it and it's like ding dong. And she's like, who could that be? And she goes and opens the door and a dude in a minion suit with his dick hanging out is on a hoverboard and he just rides it into her living room. It's at this point I shut it off because I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to know.
My favorite is just going through like Pornhub or X videos and just looking for the funniest titled video you can find.
There's some
so
fucking
many
gold
good
ones.
You can get some gold
If I go on there right now, I will find something hilarious in like 3 seconds.
like instantly.
Yeah.
It's always like at the top, there's always like the really weirdly named ones because that's what gets clicks.
Yep.
Not gonna lie, you get clicks on Pornhub with a weird name.
I like the ones that use way too many synonyms for like weird synonyms for things. Man with giant garden hose fills harlot with his thick, creamy batter. like something like that. Watch 14 guys surround this tiny teen schoolgirl and cover them in their thin whipped cream. What are you looking up?
Exactly what you just said.
There's no video named "Man with Thick Garden Hose Fills Harlot with Thick Creamy Batter."
Oh, that was off dome.
That was a good one.
I
guys.
had to make sure. I had to see because there's a video titled that. I was pulling it up right now, and I don't care if we're on podcast or not. I'm watching
Taking
it.
a beer break.
Man with long garden hose fills harlot with thick, creamy batter.
God, it's so gross.
Oh shit! This
Speaking of filling each other with batter, it's time for Anime of the Week.
Brownie batter.
This week's Anime of the Week is on the topic of filling things with batter. Interspecies reviewers, half off interspecies bussy.
Oh jeez,
Dude, that was
Alex,
so...
you gotta pull yourself together.
Dude, no, that was like... There is no better anime he could have recommended for the conversation we just had.
I wish I could have set that up better.
We just talked about porn for like 5 minutes. You really think there's no other anime better?
No, it's perfect.
Half off interspecies pussy. All right,
Yeah,
Jay,
I was
let's hear it.
debating if I could put the word bussy on the chalkboard, but there it is.
I mean, you can.
And I did.
You obviously
there.
did.
Interspecies reviewers is a very in-depth anime, and the plot is as thick as the cream that I shoved down the throat of the harlot with my batter. So,
Wait. With your batter?
With your garden hose.
With your garden hose.
with my rolling pin shaped cock.
Wait, does it have handles?
It's very round and
I don't think questions need to be asked.
It has a flat head.
Which way?
Both.
This way or this way?
Uh-huh.
It's a T?
My dick is the girth of a vertical rolling pin.
Is that your dick or the hole?
Interspecies reviewers. So the plot of this show goes as deep as the main character. So, so the plot follows a couple of adventurers, and one day they're wandering. They spend their time adventuring to make money by doing quests where they spend all of their money in the pleasure districts at various brothels. One day they're on an adventure and they save a little girl from a monster. Well, it's not a little girl. It's a little boy girl with a dick vagina, and it's an alien. It's an angel. So the angel, they decide, hey, what do you do with an angel when you find one in the woods? You take it to a brothel. Breaks her halo, his halo, don't want to be prejudiced, whatever. They write a review about the brothel they went to just for shits and giggles and post it at the bar. People start buying them, and they realize, hey, we could make money doing this instead of adventures. So the entire plot of the show is them going to various interspecies brothels and reviewing the women there. It's very graphic, as you could imagine. They show way more than you would expect them to show, and there's a reason it was taken off of every website that it was on legally. So if you're really into that ecchi lewd shit,
Anime.tv.
it's on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
The entire show is on anime.tv.
Yeah, this belongs on the I can't believe it's not hentai.
Yeah, no,
But
show.
it is. But
yeah, it's
it
hentai.
It is. It literally is.
The show is fantastic. This is the border betwixt hentai and anime. It crossed that gap with leaps and bounds. You can see such great things as changing genders and then having sex with somebody of the same gender, slime sex, egg laying.
That one was weird.
That was a weird
one.
episode,
Yeah,
dude.
they showed
That was
way too
weird.
much of the egg laying.
Yeah, I didn't care.
I didn't want to see that, but by the way, for those of you that think it's weird that I watched this, you can feel even better knowing that I didn't watch it alone. Me and the twins watched it together. So
Those are big weekly excitement.
it was great. So thank you for your consideration and enjoy the batter.
Jay, how many interspecies bussies do you review
How
this show?
bussin' was the bussy on a scale from 1 to 10?
The bussy was bussing on a scale of probably it depends on the scale. Of a quality show, genuinely probably like a 7. It really wasn't.
I thought it was
It was actually
enjoyable to watch.
surprisingly well written, and the characters were fun, even the ones that were going to get booked. But as far as like ecchi lewd shit, it's probably like a 10. But like quality, probably like 7. I did like. There's a pretty good one. They're going to this. I think fairies. Was it? I think they were fairies, not gnomes. They went to a fairy brothel, and the lady at the front
it was
had
fairies,
to measure all of their dicks before letting them in so that they didn't kill the women working there. And so they measure each of the main characters, and the main guy, they tell dick measurements. They're like 5, go in, 3.5, get in there. Like the gnome, they're like 2, you can pick any girl you want. And then they measure like the angel, they're like, you're too big, we have no one here for you.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so she went to the cow brothel.
Which was equally probably. It was probably great.
There was cow women.
Cow women.
If you're into lactation.
Not really.
Yeah, it's not really my thing either. Now that I've really ostracized myself as a fucking degenerate. Thank you for your time.
Interspecies reviewers.
Interspecies reviewers.
Watch it.
What's next on the agenda?
Actually, there were 2 things that I've had on the table for a minute.
Are they conversation topics, like long? Because I kind of have one, and it might be shorter. I've really, really, really wanted to bring it up all week.
Well, then bring it up, King.
Okay. So, as you guys know, you guys were like, oh, you should watch this anime. I'm like, hey, I'm watching something else. It's a secret, right?
Is this that secret?
Yeah. Yeah, it's that
I can't
secret.
believe
It's probably going to be something fucking stupid. It's
dumb
going
as
to be
shit.
It's
dumb
fucking
as
One
fuck.
Piece.
It's going to
Okay,
be
so
something
I'll give
fucking
each
stupid.
of you.
JoJo's Bizarre
I'll give each
Adventure.
of you one guess, and then I will say it. So I'll start with Luke. You get one guess, no hints, just off cuff.
I'm not gonna fucking guess.
Just try.
Say what it is.
No, just guess.
Dude, do you know how many anime there are that you probably haven't watched?
Just say it. Just anything.
Is it something I've watched?
Yeah.
I've watched it?
Yep.
Is it Attack on Titan?
No, it's not.
Is it something I've watched?
Yeah.
Well, that really throws me for a loop.
Yeah, just anything. Whatever.
All right, good old camera malfunctions.
It's the Nut Shack.
My guess is going to be Real Life.
No.
I've seen it.
Have I seen it?
Yes.
I've not seen Real Life.
Oh, fuck, that's right. Amagami SS.
It's not either of those. I thought about it, but it's not either of those.
Begins
Jay, just one guess. Just one.
Begins with A and ends with Megami SS.
And plus.
No, it's not
and
that.
plus and
I think
Seirin.
it might be Megami SS.
Anything. Anyone can say anything.
God damn it. I don't fucking know.
I don't think anyone's gonna guess it right.
Then why would you? This is
I know. I just thought it'd be fun.
this is an
it'd be
exercise
fun.
in futility.
Yeah, I thought it'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Blast.
You want your guess?
Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works.
Close.
No, I don't even fucking know what I would guess. Truly.
Okay. Well, I had this plan in my head for like 2 weeks, right? I was like, that'd be a funny gag, right? I was like, hey, I'll do that,
It's not going to be funny. I already know.
Well, so I decided to rewatch If Her Flag Breaks.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
No.
No, that is funny.
He's going to come back with some bullshit like, guys, it really wasn't that bad.
I can't say that yet. I'm on episode 11. I have 2 more.
So right
I wanted to
before
finish it today.
Right
No,
after.
it's right as it gets to shit.
Well, it got to shit earlier than we thought. Random shit started happening at like episode 7.
It was when it was the Matrix. Red pill, blue pill, shit goes
At the
bad.
end of
That's when it was
episode
like-
10, when they were at the Idol concert, and then the Matrix hit, and it turned into Data.
Yeah, that is where things really hit the fan, but it started getting worse.
Like, it
before
started
that.
getting weird, but it was still on topic.
They mentioned Angel Boat in episode 1.
What?
They mentioned they used the term Angel Boat in episode 1.
Why did you do this?
I was curious. It just hit me, and I was like, dude, I have to do it.
I would like to say that's really fucking funny, but like, why are you doing this?
We've been like recommending you shows to fucking watch, and you rewatch this bullshit.
Its rankings have not increased at all. It's still like the worst show
I've ever watched. Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, man. You two will get this reference. Do you remember in God, what fucking show was it? It just aired like last season.
Oh, that one.
No, I gotta get them. It was the one where they made the commercial. It was Childhood Friend Won't Lose. Childhood Friend Won't Lose. Do you remember when they made that commercial and it was like he was on like the first commercial he made where it was like the band and he was on top of the building?
Yeah,
it
it
made
made
no
no
fucking
fucking sense.
sense.
Yeah.
That's kind of how like this whole show has made me feel, just kind of queasy and like this is really cringy because everyone looks at the main character Sota as like that. They're like, he's so cool, he's perfect, blah blah. I'm like, dude, this literally is fucking cringy, man. Like this actually hurts kind of to watch.
Just wait till he turns into fucking Neo. Then you'll see how cool he
He
is.
fights like 7 Raws that are shooting laser beams from the sky.
I was really hoping to finish it today or yesterday, but I just couldn't get the time to, because then I could give like a full, in-depth review. But from episode 1 to 11, there's 13. It gets weird about 7 or 8. You start seeing things, you're like, dude, what the fuck? Like, that is so random. That has no place being here.
But at least the subplot, or what we thought was the main plot, is good.
Yeah, and I
I mean,
think,
for being honest, they do give up on the fact that he can see people's flags by episode like 5.
they don't actually, but they don't really do a lot with it. They don't completely give it up, because in the last episode I think I watched, there was another flag. But it was like we said, like every flag was different. It's like, oh no, it's the friendship flag. Oh no, it's the Yonder Day flag. Oh wait, her Yonder Day flag actually switched because I made a different comment. Oh wait, it's the death flag, but it's not actually a death flag. It's an eternal death flag because you can't get rid of this death flag.
So he gives it to the birds, dude. So he gives the birds death flags. That's how he fights them.
I'm just really excited for episode 12 and 13.
Oh man, that's
Because those are the two that I was like, I know shit gets fucked up here.
Oh no,
I
she
know it
has
gets
the
bad.
gonorrhea flag. She has the breeding flag.
the clap flag.
Oh no.
It's like every episode a new girl gets added to his harem. They're like, oh, we're going to live in your house now. Why? It's like, hey, little girl, come home with me. You're going to live in my house now. Oh, the school won't allow it? Okay. Next thing you know, she's at the fucking house. I'm like, where did this...
She transferred schools, dude.
She has the
I
surviving...
don't think she went to school. It was the little girl with red pigtails. I don't think you even remember her.
She has the surviving the breeding flag.
It's like this guy didn't even watch the show, dude.
It's like, we have. We've seen it.
We've seen it.
We've seen the show.
We've seen the show. They get bread.
I just can't believe I actually went through with it.
I just can't believe
not
like
right
you
alone.
did it. Like Luke said earlier, we've been recommending shows to you to watch, and you go, I'm going to watch the show that everyone here all agrees is the shittiest thing we've ever watched, and you rewatched that instead of things that we've recommended that are actually good.
It
I
needs to
thought it
rewatch
different.
something good.
It made me...
No.
I appreciate some of the facts for it.
We've acknowledged that. Like,
Yes,
Death
we
Squad
have.
Girl is cool. There's cool things about the show. The issue is that there's a fucking angel boat with T-posing birdmen and Lopless demon, and it's all a fucking dream.
Trust me, I've seen, 5 different Hoods animation shows. They're all bad. That is one of the worst.
No, I know they're bad. I know.
Possibly
Like I said,
tied, if not a little bit better than Quasar of Stigmata.
like I said, it didn't get any better in my rankings.
I remember
I just
when you
found it
watched
interesting. I found it interesting that they mentioned Angel Boat episode 1.
What did they say about Angel Boat?
They literally just call it Angel Boat. They're like, oh, you'll have to fight the Angel Boat. I think that's the verbatim what they said. Because he was on the cruise ship. He was the only one that survived. And for some reason, he met
Laplace.
which we don't know it's Laplace yet. But we know her name's Sakura, and she has pink hair, and she played chess, and she's like, hey, you want to play a game? If you blah 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 blah, find out the truth of the world. Like that's it. That is all they went into, and they're like, oh, I'm one step closer to finding the truth of the world. This was a huge hint, and I'm like, what hint? What? There was no fucking hint.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Like,
Angel Boat was the friends he made along the way.
literally, that pissed me off so much. At the end, it's like, oh, it was all a dream, and your love interest, it's your sister.
You
Oh,
tried,
by the way, you're still trapped on the boat.
you tried to make out with your sister.
Oh yeah, even though
But then he's back on the boat and it's on fire, but all the girls are there and they lift a rock off him so he can live from the boat, which was the past, but also the future that he's in now.
so it wasn't really a dream.
But it was.
Yeah,
The future was a dream created by him and Laplace to come back in time to save him on the boat that he was the only survivor on.
And even though it was a dream, he still had a wet dream about his sister. So he is the fucking weirdo.
I do have a new favorite character though. from
Is
that
it
show.
Desu
I didn't
Girl?
have one in the first place, but I guess I do now.
Desu.
No, she's second. I like the if you guys remember the android Rui.
Yeah, the android was epic.
She's now my favorite. She was
Because she
awesome.
showed up randomly and was like, I'm a robot. And everyone was like, okay,
Yeah.
I guess.
And then,
Come live with me.
that's she's like, oh yeah, I'm the robot created by the other rich girl's father to look after her. And
Now I love you.
now I love you. Oh wait, I'm a chibi robot in one episode where I can't do anything, where you're trying almost getting assassinated,
Can
and
I
then
come
next
live with
episode
you
I'm
now?
fine. Can I come live with you now? Yeah, that's not
That
great.
about
that
sums
really-
up how I feel.
That really took the rocker off.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah,
they'd kind of
dude.
throw you guys for a loop.
Yeah,
I was
sure
like,
did.
man, what if somebody guesses it? But then I'm like, wait, they probably
If you would
won't.
have said you were rewatching a show and it's not something new,
We would have
then I would have
definitely
guessed
been
completely
able-
differently.
Yes,
I
it would
don't
have
know.
been way
I don't know
different.
if I even
guess.
would have guessed that. Like,
It definitely would have changed my guess.
I was under the impression you haven't seen a show that me and Luke did see.
I was under the same impression that
That's
it was
what I was
that it was
under
the
the
three of us had seen something you hadn't.
Because there's only like
I wasn't trying to give
4
an
or
impression. I
5
was just saying
I
recommend.
know,
so I
but
was
there's
just
only like
saying
4 or 5
guess.
shows that I've seen that you haven't. So I was like, oh, I actually might be able to get this. Nope.
I thought it would begin with An and with Megami SS.
I was hoping it would
Almost.
start with An and
Almost.
Megami SS.
I'm making up for it by watching Kakegurui next, for sure.
Good ass show.
After he
So-
rewatches it for a third time.
Maybe next year. Maybe it'll be my new Darling
This
in the
should be a
Franxx thing.
yearly thing.
It
No.
should. What if it
Every
was?
year we binge.
I don't think I could do it, dude. Like
We have
two.
to. We have to.
Man, dude, that was the
kill
first
myself.
episode. I'm like, man, am I doing this? Like, am I really? And then one night I watched 5 episodes and I was like, oh my god, my brain hurts.
Did you force yourself to watch it, or were you like, damn, I'm kind of invested. I want to know what's going
Dude,
on?
I had a whole plan. If I would have been able to watch some today or Friday, I was like, I would have been able to finish. I planned it all out on Monday night. I was like, I'm doing this.
Monday Night Raw.
SmackDown Raw.
SmackDown's on Thursdays, dude.
It's Friday. I thought it was Friday.
SmackDown versus
Nah,
Raw.
SmackDown's on Thursdays now.
Wow.
Why'd they
Wow.
move it?
Thursday night SmackDown.
It's been moved for like
It's been
years.
moved for years.
SmackDown versus Raw.
Yeah, that was a thing.
I think my favorite WWE fight was the one where I forget the two wrestlers that it was, but they did a custody battle for their son. In the, did you know about that?
Nope.
No.
They did. Look it up because it's real. There was a guy whose son it was, and then the other wrestler was like his stepdad, and the one wanted custody and the other one wanted custody, and so they did a WWE fucking cage match for custody of their son. I forget what it was called. It was like WWE Custody of Derek SmackDown match or something like that.
Pay-per-view.
Yeah,
We love Vince McMahon.
yeah. That was
we were an Undertaker family. Chocolate
chocolate drink. Well, I'm glad that we had this conversation.
John Cena, am
so
I right?
I think next week on the podcast, I'll give my full review of If Her Flag Breaks
It
Part
can
2.
only go further downhill.
I'm just so excited to watch 12 and 13. You have no idea,
I think
actually,
you can just not, and we could all not be.
because I'm gonna
mad.
pay a lot of attention. I'm gonna be like
To what?
to just everything.
If I remember
because I
correctly,
know
there
what's
was like
coming up.
no dialogue in one of the episodes.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot, but I can pay close attention to everything, and I plan to. In case we missed anything, any context clues, maybe the show's not as bad as we thought.
I just looked up the custody match. It was August 21st, 2005. It was SmackDown versus Raw. It was between Eddie Guerrero and my favorite WWE wrestler, Rey Mysterio, for custody of Rey Mysterio's son, Dominic.
Did Rey Mysterio win?
He did. He won by climbing the ladder in the middle of the cage and retrieving the briefcase, winning custody of his son. So there you go, boys.
They really do try to make anything entertaining in WWE, don't they?
They do.
They really ran out of options.
That was in 2005.
Yeah, they were out early. How have they been doing it for this long?
Do they even do it anymore?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's
WWE?
still new
Hell
episodes.
yeah.
My dad watches it still.
What?
Yes.
Your dad still watches WWE?
Yes, and I
That's
don't know
fucking
how.
awesome.
I don't know how.
That's fucking awesome.
Dude, it is beyond fake now. Like, you can tell it's fucking fake. Yeah, you just got hit by yourself.
Oh, WWE. All right, Thorpe, what's that thing you wanted to talk about? You
All right.
dumbass fucking topic.
This is a this is a trend that I feel like is happening, that we are witnessing this period of time.
Okay.
Right.
Is it the devious licks trend?
Well, it's funny you mentioned lick, because Luke Googled "lick my balls" and there's a song.
Called Lick the Balls by Slick Rick.
Go ahead, Andy.
But,
Andy.
Oh,
And
Oh,
virgin,
jeez. Oh, jeez,
virgin.
Go
but,
ahead.
now that
so
we make
we all
content.
know that there's like normie animes, which would have been, in my opinion, like Naruto, Dragon Ball. I might even say Black Butler,
Yeah,
One
and
Piece.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy Bebop, One Piece.
I'd say those are all, yeah.
I feel like right now we are witnessing a transition into new normie animes,
Agreed.
where things like Black Butler, I just fucking said this show, Cowboy Bebop,
Naruto.
and things like Naruto and Dragon Ball are kind of taking a step back, where things like Attack on Titan and especially My Hero are replacing them.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I would agree, yeah.
Go on.
That was the thing. Like we're witnessing the birth of new normie anime.
Yeah,
So
like
do you think
My Hero and JoJo's.
And
JoJo's
Demon
a
Slayer.
good
that's
one.
a good
JoJo's
one.
a
Oh,
good
and Demon
And
Slayer.
Demon
Oh,
Slayer.
Demon
Oh,
Slayer.
yeah.
That's a big one.
Yeah. Do you
God.
think the old how long do you think the older normie animes will be considered still normie before they're considered like classics or old?
I mean,
Some of them are considered that already.
I think
Yeah,
people
like-
won't even know about them because I was at Get Go and I was getting food, and that one girl who always sees our cars.
Purple hair.
Yeah, it was orange this time, but she was like, she came out to me and she was like, "I didn't know you had a twin," and that whole spiel, like, yeah, there's two of us, we have the same car, we look the same, yada yada.
Smell the same.
And she was talking to me and she was like, "Well, what's your
Sometimes.
favorite anime?" And I said, "Darling in the Franxx," and I was like, "Yeah, the ending's not great, whatever." She's like, "Well, I'm still like into new normie anime. I like My Hero and Naruto," and it just kind of got me thinking, like, she probably has no idea what like Cowboy Bebop is,
it came out in
Black
1998.
Butler.
Yep.
I mean, she probably knows what Dragon Ball is,
Mm-hmm.
but probably hasn't watched
I,
it.
on the topic of normie anime, I went to look up Cowboy Bebop's like start date, like the first episode. It was 1998, but Netflix is doing
Live
a
action.
live action.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We talked about this like 3 weeks ago.
I don't remember that.
I
They
put
actually-
it in the group chat.
I think they got some decent actors for it.
Fuck.
They released a new like the OP.
What was the other show that's getting a live action that's pissing me off?
Could be any of them.
Continue with things.
I feel like there was one. I'll think of it too.
Yeah,
But
hold
yeah,
on.
I think right now we are witnessing the transition of normie anime. And
Rick
I don't
and
want to
Morty.
like. It was what?
Rick and Morty.
Oh Jesus!
What?
Christ.
Yeah, they're doing a live action Rick and Morty.
Let's fucking go, Pickle Rick in real life.
No, they got the actor who played Doc Brown in Back to the Future to play Rick, which is
How?
I mean, I guess
Yeah,
it's fitting.
well, that's who Rick was based on. So they
It-
fucking nailed it.
Yeah, it works.
But yeah, so they're doing that. I would like to, as the public, make an announcement. Netflix, fucking stop, please, please. I don't need shows I enjoy getting fucking ruined by your D-list actors anymore.
Oh, the Black Butler live action too
Oh, that is right. There's
that they're making.
I thought that already happened.
There's a trailer for it on Funimation only.
Stop!
I think they had a Kakegurui live action too.
There's a porn.
Is there?
I believe so.
Oh,
or at
yeah.
least a lot of people cosplay as that and then film porn.
Wow, Anthony. Thank you.
Just like you said, you just scroll and see things, I guess.
I really hate live actions. Like, I really hate live actions.
Have you seen the live action of Death Note on
No.
Netflix?
No.
That was my only exposure.
Wasn't
to
it
Death
really,
Note.
really bad?
Horrible.
I didn't know.
Horrible.
This is before I even liked anime. I don't know why I was watching this in the first place. I was like, this isn't great, but I guess I'm kind of interested.
It sucked, even though we didn't know what it was. It was just terribly done.
I just know the Green Goblin played the fucking demon, and I was like, that's the goddamn Green Goblin.
Yeah, that's all I could think of.
I went and saw the live action Avatar: The Last Airbender movie in theaters.
Oh,
It
you
was
mean
all-
the worst movie
Dude,
to
that
ever
got-
be released?
That got hounded.
Yeah, so one of my favorite part about that movie, for those of you that have not seen it, they lost the rights to that movie when they were in the middle of filming it. So they were in the middle of filming this movie and they lost the rights because, you know, for some reason the creators of Avatar were like, "Hey, we don't like what you're doing here." And so they pulled the rights to it, but since the movie was already like half done, they didn't want to like completely pull production. So they just changed the name and then changed the name of all the characters in the show.
Did they really?
Yeah, so instead of Aang, his name was Ong. Instead of like Katara, it was like Katrina. Instead of Sokka, it was like Suckum or something like that. I don't know. They seriously did. They went through and changed the name of every single character and then made a plot that didn't make sense and then left it on a cliffhanger because they're like, we'll get a second one. No, you won't. Yeah, it sucked. I saw it in theaters with my dad, and my dad, like, who I think has rewatched Avatar: The Last Airbender more than I have. Like I think he's watched it like 3 or 4 times now.
Really?
My dad fucking
That's
loves
a
that show.
gamer.
And my dad's rewatched it a bunch of times. My dad, in the theater after the movie was over, we got up and were walking out, and he was like, "That sucked." I was like, "Yeah, it sucked bad, Dad."
Ooh, here's a question, kind of going back to Anthony's too. Do you think Avatar 1 is considered an anime? And 2, do you think it's a normie anime?
I've seen a lot of debate about whether or not
Yeah.
it's an anime.
I have too.
Because it's made in America.
Yeah.
I'm more on the realm of no for the fact that I think anime started in Japan. If it's not like Japanese made, is it really like an anime? And then if you have someone say like, well, what's the difference between like a cartoon and an anime? It's like, I really don't fucking know. Like the art style, that's really
maybe
like
maybe
only
the difference is where it's made.
I don't know. Maybe
How it's made.
that might be
I
it
love
too.
that. Is
On
how,
this
is how
episode,
it's made an anime?
Chalkboards.
On this episode of How It's Made,
Like,
Chalkboards.
anime, chalkboards, erasers.
I love that
Whistles.
That show
That
teaching
is-
me
that
how
was like-
dumb shit was made.
I was about to say that was like the epitome of the show. Nothing was on the same topic. It was always like everything's from left field.
Yeah, guitar strings,
On this week,
ovens.
latex gloves.
Latex gloves, base plates for baseball,
Yeah, that was a great show.
Loved it.
chalk.
Anthony, I would say I don't know, and yes.
That's how I feel. Like I don't know how to answer that.
I
Because
don't think so, but it could be, and I don't know if it is normie or not. And I think yes, maybe.
I don't have like
Yes, maybe.
I can't back up what I'm saying with like facts
Back
because I
that
don't
ass up.
fucking know.
Yeah.
If someone's like, "What makes an anime an anime?" I'm like, I don't know, dude. It's Japanese. They speak Japanese. I don't know. It's Avatar, and I feel like whatever I answer is wrong.
Yeah.
But to me, it doesn't. I'm gonna fucking take that back. To me, it feels kind of like an anime because when I was watching that growing up, it didn't feel like a standard American Western cartoon. It did not. So I don't. It's normie. Definitely, it is normie. Like everyone fucking watched that.
Mhm.
But is it an anime? I cannot say for certain. Nor can I say it is not.
I can't say whether it is either. And there's been I've read a lot of debate and like some good arguments, I guess, for both sides on whether it is or not. And I just don't know myself either.
I loved that show. I
it
rewatched
was
it
great.
earlier
That's
this year.
like I'm kind of with that. I'm
Yeah.
like I don't really care whether it is or not. I just fucking loved it.
I
Dude,
rewatched it again
amazing.
earlier this year, and I was shocked to find, like, as a kid, it felt like it was going on for years. It was only 42 episodes.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's very short.
Yeah, and
That's
I never
crazy.
really, when I was watching it as a kid, I was like, this is like 500 episodes.
Like years to go through it.
I think it took like 3 or 4 years or something like that.
Really?
Yeah. But yeah, and I was rewatching it, and I was like, I finished that in a week.
Yeah. We love the Tales of Ba Sing Se.
Oh my god.
We fucking love the Tales
We
of
love
Ba
the
Sing
Tales
Se.
of Ba Sing Se.
Oh, we love that show.
You know what?
That's what I should have
I'm
rewatched. Fuck you for
Avatar.
flag
I would
breaks.
like to rewatch
But
that.
yeah, we'd
sometime.
all agree. Fuck you, dumbass. Why'd you rewatch this piece of shit?
Are
I'm
there-
curious.
Are there Western cartoons that make the characters actually look like normal people?
What do you mean?
In anime,
Scooby Doo.
all the characters look.
Yeah, he's right.
All the characters look like normal
people.
Where
Yeah. I wouldn't say
remember
all. They're generally anime.
generally
does that,
they look like normal people.
Unless they're from America, then Kyoto Animation is the only one that make them look like people.
And then with shows like
3 years.
I don't know, like
years. Wow.
The Amazing World of Gumball, or like
They're all animals.
Chowder.
Chowder, and like
They
Western
were all named after
cartoons.
food. I don't know if we can count those
Well,
two. They
like
didn't have
Flapjack.
human.
Flapjack.
Flapjack's a good example. The other two didn't even have human characters.
Codename Kids Next Door.
That's a good one.
And
I mean, the dude's head is out to here. Like, come on. number one is insane.
Hey Arnold, what the fuck?
Flapjack's head was
I would
like
say-
that, and his neck was like that.
Hey Arnold, for sure. There's one, Gravity Falls.
I love that show.
They
Yeah.
look fairly normal.
They
in
look like
Gravity.
people, but they.
Yeah.
I
I'd say
think Western
Grunkle
cartoons-
Stan looks the most normal. Everyone
Yeah.
else looks kind
What
of
do you mean
It's weird.
Seuss doesn't look normal? Dude's head is shaped like a gourd.
Phineas and Ferb is a good one. They're fucking geometric shapes.
Yeah.
You're telling me your head's not shaped like a triangle?
God, can you think of a single cartoon where they look normal?
My favorite quote from Gravity Falls is when they're driving and Dipper's blindfolded. He's like, Uncle Stan, are you blindfolded too? He's like, I don't know, but with these cataracts, I might as well be.
He goes through the guardrail.
Grunkle Stan was my favorite character.
Yeah,
in that
man.
show.
He was awesome.
What is
dude.
that, a woodpecker?
That was the end of the line.
What is that, a woodpecker?
That was great.
Adventure
Sure.
Time was another
Adventure
one.
Time, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember Total Drama Island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got away with some shit in that show.
They
Oh, they
did.
did, yeah.
They
That
got
was-
away with
yeah.
some shit.
Did
That
you
was
guys watch 16?
I did,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you guys seen Archer?
for like a minute.
I've seen,
I've seen
Archer,
like a couple episodes. I don't like Archer.
they look
I
normal,
don't-
though.
They
That's
do
what
look
they
normal. I will admit,
It's
I
one of
don't like the
few
show.
where they look pretty normal.
Yeah.
Bob's Burgers.
No.
I can't, there's no good example to compare it to other than
King of the
Avatar.
Hill.
What is it?
Wait,
King of the Hill.
Fucking King of the Hill.
That's American anime at its finest.
Yeah, it really
is.
it looks like it's done pretty much the same way.
It does.
Yeah.
That
Wow,
is-
that is a great example. I take everything
That's
back.
slice of life American anime.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah, it
American
is.
anime.
Let's have a beer. Have a barbecue. Peggy Hill.
My
Bobby.
favorite's, my favorite's the intro where they're just drinking beer out in their fucking front yard. And they're just drinking beer in their front yard. If there's any of you out there that don't know what it's like to live in America, watch King of the Hill.
Yeah.
That's
Pretty
it.
goddamn
It's
close.
pretty fucking accurate. I won't even lie.
Like, not all of America's like that, but like where it's filmed, where it takes place, Texas.
Nice suburb area of Texas.
Oh my God, that is spot on.
That is like
Texas, man.
spot on what Texas is.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I'm a part of like the 1% of the United States population that has never seen a single episode of King of the Hill.
You haven't?
No.
It's like
Whoa.
it's so good.
I've not
that's what I
watched
hear.
like a metric fuck ton of it, but I have watched a few episodes.
I've heard it's really good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It is, man. Like, it's so boring, but it's fucking good.
What's fucking sex machines? We're back.
You know,
Thanks for bringing us around, Luke.
Yeah, don't worry, I got you.
in a world where camera difficulties don't happen, 4 dumbasses must make a stupid fucking podcast.
In a world where
But we
camera
can't. The
difficulties
camera. We don't have
happen.
camera problems. We can't make a podcast then.
Yeah, this
Rock
would
1069.
It just
rocks.
That was awesome hearing that this morning.
I'm glad you liked it.
I really liked it.
I did my
actually.
morning voice, Rock 1069, for him this morning.
Super good.
the
Just
plague
phenomenal.
really does just fuck your throat.
It made my voice so deep this morning.
Made my balls.
Can I see them? All right, Thorpe, bring us home.
All right, I want to wrap up this this new era of normie.
This stupid fucking podcast.
Take me home tonight.
I will. I want to start by saying that's how smooth I am. I'm just that slick.
Me, Senor Gaffwell.
Yeah, I just want to start by saying, like, I don't have a problem with normie animes. I think I feel like the word normie gets a very bad rap, and it automatically comes off as an insult. And I don't mean it as an insult. Like, obviously, the normie animes are popular for a reason, because they're pretty decent, and a lot of people enjoy them. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. They might not be my cup of tea. I
Or the
think-
characters look especially breedable.
And submissive.
brother. But I think the only ones I've seen out of the like normie anime are Attack on Titan and like Demon Slayer. Unless I'm missing some.
My Hero.
I haven't
He
seen
is
My
my
Hero.
hero.
Don't worry, you're not missing much.
Yeah, I would have. Maybe when it came out, I would have said you should watch it.
That's when Jay told me to watch it.
It's funny because you're like, I want to watch it for Toga. Yeah, you can see her like once after the first 50 episodes, and then she'll show up a second time in another 20 or 30.
Yeah, that makes me sad. I really just wanted to like pick it up for Toga, but she's not even in the fucking
she's
show.
in like 5 episodes.
Yeah,
Dude.
she's hardly in it. It's
That
not
upsets
worth
me.
it's not worth watching if you're just going to try and see her.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I do just want to hop on the hype train, but I doubt I'll pick it up.
Go ahead.
I mean, you can.
It'd be better to start sooner than later, though, because they're just
before
going
it
to keep
gets to
going.
episode
Yeah, I know.
1,000.
It
Yeah.
just got announced for season 6.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you could always hop on. You could always, watch something better.
All right, Thorpe, continue.
Welcome to Luke's Hot Take Podcast.
Luke gets shit on by the comment section.
Do it. I dare you. Give me one good reason
I
why
want
My
to see
Hero is
all the
good.
keyboard warriors come out.
I want
Please
them to
white
fight
knight
Luke.
my
I want
hero.
them to tell me that fucking My Hero is good because the children are hot. Because that's all My Hero fans think. Yeah, that's right. We're going there.
Jeez. All right, Thorpe, continue.
What was your next topic? You said you had two. You had normie anime. And
Oh, the
solo.
next one's like a decently long one. I don't want to get into right now.
Next week it is.
Next
But
week.
yeah, do you guys agree that we are
Dumb.
seeing a change in normie animes?
I am a Renaissance man, and this is the Renaissance.
That's a yes.
I agree with Jay. I don't think it's it's not really a bad thing.
No, I'm not insinuating it as a bad thing. I think it's just interesting to see how the once like dominant shows
Mhm.
are falling back, and new shows that are coming out are now dominating the once
Like
popular shows.
what do you think was normie before like Naruto and like that
Sailor
genre?
Moon.
Yeah,
I was gonna say like Sailor Moon, Inuyasha,
Yep.
Berserk.
Berserk. Yeah, that was probably with it.
There you go.
And all those shows.
You know,
are
it's interesting because Sailor Moon and like Inuyasha are like kind of like different than what's normie now. You know, everything's really shonen.
even now, most popular things are shonen.
That's what I'm
shonen,
saying.
shonen.
Yeah, like when what caused the switch? Unless Inuyasha has shonen elements, I think it does, but I
think
haven't
it's a-
seen it.
I'm not sure what it's about. I know there's swords, so I assume there's a lot of fighting.
Yeah, I know Sailor Moon is Sailor Moon. Like
We
everyone
love
knows Sailor Moon.
fight scenes here.
We love a good fight scene.
I do love a good fight scene.
I do too.
I love
Fate
good
has a
fight
lot of
scene.
really good fight scenes.
You know what show I want to catch up with? And I should. Fire Force.
Why
That's-
haven't you?
I would
I
mildly
just
consider
haven't.
that a normie anime. Mildly. I don't think it's quite to the point where
It's on the back burner.
a ton
for
of people
sure.
know about it, but
I
I think
think
it
it's
is
like-
it's really popular where a lot of people.
I think if
do.
it continued to make stuff and like promote itself a little more, I think it could.
I think if it like consistently put out new seasons, yeah, maybe.
I think it could.
But
I
I
think
think-
it has all the elements it needs to.
If you look at like what we've been calling normie animes, Fire Force has way more lewd than all the other ones.
That's fine.
It's also
There's
darker.
nothing wrong with
But
that.
I'm not saying that.
well,
I'm
that
saying,
doesn't.
What I'm saying is that how many lewd shows do we name that are what we consider normie animes?
Yeah, mostly
Exactly zero. Quite
normie
literally
animes
zero.
usually don't have like almost
Yeah.
any lewd at all.
Like Lucky Letchery doesn't exist in any of the other shows we've named.
Which it should.
It should. I'm not saying that it shouldn't. I'm just saying that if we're considering normie animes,
Just pointing out facts.
normie people aren't going to watch etchy bullshit.
Well, when do you think we'll get to the point? Like, will we get to the point of
Where
where?
normie animes etchy.
When all
Yeah,
the
we're-
13-year-olds watching My Hero grow up.
Not even that.
Bring it right back to
There
where
you
it
go,
is.
shitting on him.
But like when the normie animes get looter and looter, do you think they
think they
even
will?
will? That's
No.
the thing. I don't know.
I
if they
don't
ever
think they will.
I don't.
Because Demon Slayer has no elements of that.
None.
And that's a new
What do
show.
you mean? You haven't seen Tanjiro's massive moose knuckle? Tanjiro's new breathing technique, the batter technique.
Tanjiro's
I
new-
thought you said breeding.
His new
I was like, whoa.
batter breeding technique.
What demon will survive the breeding?
I'm done. That's it. That's it. I'm done.
The ball demon.
The ball is taking my place.
Jonathan has converted back to his original form as a gaff ball. So
That time I got reincarnated as a gaff ball.
It got stuck in the fucking podcast room.
Tell me.
Begging for help.
do you think like when we leave, it's like a night at the museum type beat? All the characters come to life.
And they bullied the shit out of the gaff ball for being taped.
Who do you think who would be our main character here? Like who's the
Weirdly enough, I think it has to kind of be Neil.
Yeah.
I think
what
it
I
has
think.
to be
Yeah, it
Neil.
has to be.
I think
Neil.
Neil's definitely like, now listen here, you. Now listen here, y'all. I've been here longer than any of you. I was here when this was just a fucking baby bitch piss boy show in a bedroom.
Neil the cable guy?
That's funny.
Oh, it's been a while.
Yeah, we're not doing it.
No, we're not bringing it back. We have a blender now.
Yeah. Oh, we do have a
We have a
blender.
fucking crab in the blender.
Give me that! Like,
We have a blender now that Jay and I fucking stole because we broke it.
oopsie.
We got to get our Hello Harem Christmas tree up and going pretty soon.
Dude,
It's not even Halloween.
Fuck off, bud.
What-
It's always
what-
Christmas.
What can we do
Fucking
for?
kill you.
What do you guys want to see for Halloween? We can decorate.
Oh, I'm
What
wearing
do you
my
guys wanna see?
costume for the Halloween episode. By the way.
Costume.
I don't have one.
I'll get a costume. I don't know what I'll wear yet.
The only costume I'm willing to buy is Javelin.
I was gonna say I really just want
But
to
I
buy
don't know if
Anami.
it'll come in time, so it's like,
It
what's
could,
the
if
point?
you're committed and you order it now.
Alex,
it'll
this
get
is not coming from Amazon. This is coming from like someone's basement.
just find it. So you can find it from a reputable website. I guarantee it.
We'll see.
Which
see.
will come first, me or Thorpe's costume?
Find out next week on the Hello Harem
on Dragon Ball Z.
Uh,
Oh man, I actually really like the outro for Dragon Ball. It's like
Yeah, it's
it's
pretty
it's got a really nostalgic feel for it.
Will Goku shit his pants or will he make it to the bathroom?
Is Krillin gonna die again?
Hopefully.
Find out next
week
time on Dragon Ball Z.
Luke, quick question before we roll out of here.
Yeah, that's my name.
What are you taking home with you?
I'm taking Ishtar and Katori.
So Ruby's
Ruby
gonna vibe here.
staying.
Ruby's a viber.
You have 2 guests this week.
Fuck yes.
Ishtar goes home.
What if we came back and
Understandable. I respect it.
what if like we went
What?
What?
what if we all went out to the car and Thorpe was like, yeah, I just gotta pack some stuff up. And I'm like, shit, I forgot my phone. And I come back in and Thorpe is trying to put Ruby into a jar. It's like, Thorpe, no.
The cum blender.
I will begin busting nuts into this blender.
With
Take the crab out first.
The crab staying or going?
The crab stays.
Oh no.
The cum blender.
How many times would you have to cum to fill a blender?
I forget what I looked up how much you cum per load, and it's like 15 to 30 milliliters or something like that. Or
So
like,
is the answer a lot?
That's a lot. I
think it depends.
It doesn't depend. That's
Probably
a whole
like
fucking
30 to
blender.
40 times, and you'd have to be like full loads. You can't do like one and then go round 2. It'd have to be like 30. It'd take me about a month probably.
Sounds like a challenge for tonight. Am I right?
All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening to the Hello Harem podcast. This has been episode 61. We appreciate everyone. We'll see you next week on 62. Thank you, guys.
Oh, hey. I didn't see you there. We just wrapped up episode 61 of the podcast. And it's just me, as you can see. So, what I like to do after a long podcast, I like to take my time to unwind and reflect upon the conversations and the points we've made tonight. And you know what helps me really come down after a hard work at the podcast space? Hungry Man. Hungry Man has been there for the working man since 1960-something, I think. It's always there for you with a warm hug and a sloppy brownie. Hungry Man has been supporting me through this entire journey, and I cannot thank them enough for their continued support for the podcast and for me as a growing individual. Hungry Man, if you would be so kind as to continue your support by giving me $40,000 and a new truck, a Wi-Fi router, and various other things. Now, Luke's not here right now, but he needs to go to college, and I can't afford to send him there. So I need the money, Hungry Man. So thanks again for your continued support. I am Jonathan Semrau of the Hello Harem Podcast. Thank you for watching. Please email me at helloharempodcast@gmail.com. Once again, this is Jonathan Semrau of the Hello Harem Podcast, and I'll see you guys next week.